Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Primary concern. More blood vials. More blood for the blood god. Lighthouse up. Where's the door? There's the doorway. This doorway will go down here. Down there is, I think, where a bunch of bullshit is, and 2 whales are. Off in that direction, I believe, are some winter lanterns. No, it's this direction. Okay, yeah, no, it's that direction. Whoops! We don't want to go that direction. We're wanting to go this direction. And I hate to do this right before the boss fight, but I'm going to take a short break. I need to refresh my drink. And now's a good time to stretch our legs and use the restroom if need be. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, I am back, and it is time. Whoop. Interesting. On there. There we go. It is time to pick on the Orphan of Cots. I didn't use the restroom yet, but I did check on my girlfriend messaged me, and I got a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I've had this thing for over a month now. I'm gonna need some energy to get through this fight, and that thing's got sugar and caffeine, I believe. Man. I hope no one's eating dinner. All right. Whoop. Yeah! Oh, that was greed. Oh, man. Dodged in the wrong direction. Then up. What are you doing next? Alright, I gotta... Whoops. Come on, what are you gonna do next? Come on, show me. Secrets do you hold? Every time I go for 2 attacks. Man. Every time I go for 2 attacks, I'd say, yep. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello, Nihilus. How are you doing? I'm getting fucked up by Orphan of Kos. That's how I'm doing. I hope you're having a better day than me. Although, in all fairness, I am doing pretty good today. I got through Living Failures. Good. We're heading into a Friday, so happy Friday. So I've gotten through Living Failures, Maria, which is my favorite boss in the entire Soulsborne franchise, and we beat Lawrence the First Vicar, and I helped a fellow chatter with Ludwig. I should have sent this back up. I knew I was going to die. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's been a productive stream. If we're lucky, if I get lucky on Orphan, which is how I beat him last time, we might be able to make it to Dark Souls 3 today. I'm doing a gigantic Soulsborne marathon right now, minus Dark Souls 2, because I find that game wholly unenjoyable to play. And we're going to wrap it up with Elden Ring. And hopefully by then, we'll be able to get a character ready for the DLC. If we get the character ready for the DLC and we have time to spare, I can start my Millennia grind again. That's not off to a good start. Okay. Get your stamina back, Okay. Oh. I think I can punish that one. Guess not. He did not like me doing that. Come on. Got lucky on that one. I'm just gonna top off. Get away from that. Come on, buddy. Come on. Whoop. Get away. Alright, I was able to punish with 2 hits. That's nice. Won't punish that one with 2. Smart, smart. Smart plays, smart plays. Ah, man. Oh man, I had fucked up my flow, man. Whoa! Forgot about that attack. All right. Oh my god, get the fuck... Get up! Shit. That was great, that was great, that was all me, that was all me. Oh boy, here we go. Get away, disengage. Let's go! Yeah! My heart is fucking racing. Oh my god. The second time I beat Orphan of Kos. going for the backstabs and parries makes this fight much easier. Yeah, I'm just not sure the windows to do that. So I focus on dodging. Let's do this. Let's finish the DLC. Oh.
Sweet child of Goss turns to redemption. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
Nice choice of weapon, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. That's my favorite weapon. Mainly because this is so silly. This attack right there is so silly. But also, it's just a lot of fun to use. Well, now we're into the final few bosses of the game. We're not doing chalice dungeons. I kind of went into that earlier. Oof. I was just like, well, maybe we can farm some blood echoes and through doing chalice dungeons. I went in and won the first 3 layers. I was already bored, and I was like, no, this is not a good idea. I really wish the chalice dungeons were something meaningful. But yeah, this is my favorite weapon in the game. Stock up on as many blood vials as we can. I don't think we're going to need that many, but we're just in basically the final boss, final 3 bosses right now. The funniest thing I have overseen is actions of Black Fog, and therefore had no trophy. So when I started the new game plus, I had to do. Oh my god! So I think you're saying that you forgot to do the actions of ending the Hunter's Nightmare, and so you had to go and do it all over again in New Game Plus. I just started. Yeah, well, New Game Plus would probably be easier to do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To get there's I believe a trophy for finishing the DLC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you have to boom on the Black Fog. If you forget to do that, then you don't get the trophy. That's what you're saying, I think. Well, as somebody who forgets all the time, I can't say I really hold that against you. All right. Oh, ow. Ow. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Ow. Okay. I hate that phase. There we go. Well, come here. All right, here we go. There we go. GG. But I defeated her also rather fast the second time. Yeah, I think like once you get to New Game Plus stuff, it gets a lot easier to take on the bosses. Um, and yeah, the fight is a fun fight. I guess yeah, that would make sense that Orphan would be a he when you think about it, because well, now that we're on to the last boss, we're gonna start crunching some chords. A little bit of crunching. What? That fucking alert, man. Well. And there we go. I'll give you 3 insight each. Return to the Hunter's Dream. If I wanted to, I could end the game right now, but then we lose out on 2 boss fights. Oh no, what's going on? The boat's on fire. What happened? That's okay. You don't ever feel the need to apologize for not being a native English speaker. You know, you know, nobody's gonna give you crap over it. Anybody who does give you crap over it is gonna have to answer to me. So don't worry about it. You don't need to apologize for that. Oh, so we have another. So you speak. Interesting. Orphan is a he because of what you just said. I'm not going to try and pronounce that because I might end up saying something horrible. Um, but in German, that essentially translates to orphan boy. Big if true. I don't speak German, so I don't know if it is. Check those blood gem fortifications. I got some interesting blood gems between now and the last time. Yeah, it's a bunch of crap. These are any good either, I'm guessing. Yeah, not for wait. Oh wait, but that's got the HP depletion. Okay. Increased stamina costs. You know, I'm tempted to take that just because I can Still do the full combo. Yep, that's fine. I won't need to do the full combo either.
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
Yeah, like Nyla said, it's
Very
you
well.
know,
Let me stand.
I prefer that you know, in stream, you know, please do speak English, but if you're not a native speaker, don't sweat it, man. It's not a big deal. Let me see if that's actually, yeah. Let's just get some more stamina, I guess, since I'm... There you go. These will essentially be our final stats. And because I'm not sure how I'm going to do it against Gehrman or Moon Presence, I've beaten Gehrman twice, Moon Presence once, in order to get all two endings. There's two endings. I guess there is a third, but yeah, anyways. Now this door was always closed beforehand. Now it's open. Yeah, there's three endings. There's one where you let him do you in, and the game ends. There's one where you beat him, but you don't have the 3 umbilical cords used. You have to actually use them. And then there, if you do all 3 umbilical cords. So I've beaten him twice. I've beaten Moon Presence once.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's
Well,
dream.
Orphan, of course, is also, if I'm not mistaken, I just don't want to have the wrong answer selected when I say this. It's the sin of the old hunters as well. I'm not 100% sure on the lore there, but it's something that Lady Maria says when you go to disturb her, what you think is her dead body. She says a dead body should be well enough alone, as in the old hunters mutilated a corpse. And Orphan of Kos is a byproduct of that action that those old hunters did. That's my understanding of it. But yeah, Orphan, it's the lore in this game is really, really weird. I'm not gonna go to a break real quick, but I am gonna go get some slippers. My feet are freezing. And now I see why. When I come back from my break, from getting my slippers, it's why my feet are cold. I'm glad that, well, I hope it stopped raining.
Dear, oh dear. What was it?
My girlfriend's getting off from work soon. She's got to walk the dog.
Dream.
Should have taken that dog. That's a really not good mistake.
Oh.
Now she's saddled with it. Now I have to keep her cat safe because, well, that situation's not our fault. But her refusal to say no to people.
Help her to clean up after these sorts of messes.
I also like this weapon, the burial blade.
Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
He's a faker. He didn't need that wheelchair, see? All right. Hello. Why am I missing so much? I would very much like to... Nice stored inputs there. Oh. Hmm. Oh, nice trade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he missed.
Must accept your death. Be free.
Holy shit. Yeah. I got fucked up real good there. It's the first time I've died to him. First time for everything, right? Now comes a really cool fight, especially the lore about this fight is especially. If you want to share, lore is we're probably gonna be here for a bit. Although now that I know, now that I'm remembering his moves. Okay. I'd say that was worth the greed. Ah. Hello. Top that off. The hell? Oh no! That was a horrible mistake. Was that? If you're not careful, you can actually parry you. Shit! That's one way to do it. Now let's see. Yeah, it was at 1 HP. It was like right there. I was fucking right there. I was like, nope. I did that in Demon Souls as well with Adjudicator. He was standing back up, and I just grabbed a throwing knife because he had like one hit point left, and I just fucking threw it, and boom, dead. I should have that clipped. I'm probably gonna clip this as well. 245. I need to remember that. Get my stamina back, actually. Ooh. Come here, you. A moon presence, you a bitch. That's it. GG. Excuse me. Oh, I guess I can't heal right now. Doesn't matter, I beat the game. We're on to Dark Souls 3. I'll be playing Dark Souls 3 on my birthday.
Are you cool?
That's in about 7 days. And I've never finished the second Dark Souls DLC. Dark Souls 3 DLC, that is.
Oh, good hunter.
Well, finished. I fought Slave Knight Gale, but I kind of skipped big chunks of it. I remember hitting burnout at that point. Holy crap! Thank you, Miyazaki, for what used to be my favorite game in the Soulsborne franchise. And I'll still thank you for my current favorite in the Soulsborne franchise, which is Elden Ring. We got the DLC coming up, and that shit looks fucking dope. You were an infant great one. That's what that slug creature is. By consuming those umbilical cords and defeating defeating the moon presence, you evolved. You you finally did transcended in the way that so many people in Yarnum were trying to do before, like the Holy Blood Church and all that. They were trying to do what you eventually do. They were trying to transcend, evolve into the next state of being, which would have been an infant great one. Or to become, they were trying to become the great ones. They were trying to understand them and become them. This is my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe that's essentially what's going on. But yeah, eventually, like essentially, what happens is you're now an infant great one. You're so the cycle will continue because I believe the cycle was perpetuated by the great ones. This is why a lot of people like the ending where you accept your fate and wake up, because that gives a bit of finality to the game. But until you accept that, I guess, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember now what the third ending is. So the first ending, you get your head cut off. You don't even fight Garamond. At that point, Murgo's wet nurse is the final boss. I do think that's kind of cool. There's like essentially a final boss for each ending. And you get your head cut off. You wake up, and you just kind of walk off and whatever, make of that whatever you want. Now, if you didn't utilize or consume or whatever you want to call it, the three 1/3 umbilical cords, or three of the four 1/3 umbilical cords, which are umbilical cords from great ones. That's why you evolve into a great one, an infant great one. Then, after you beat Garamond, you take his place in the chair, and you become the new overseer of the hunt. And then there's the ending that we saw where you become an infant great one. We've done it. We have transcended. You wake up before the hunt begins. Interesting. So essentially, what you're saying is you don't actually take part in the hunt proper. Hold on one second. I'm going to turn my camera off. There's something going on. Yeah. Yeah, just about every single Soulsborne game has... But, I mean, with Dark Souls, obviously they're just continuing the same cyclical thing. So, the canon ending for Dark Souls 1 and 2 is that you let the Age of Fire continue. And then I believe the canon ending for Dark Souls 3, it could be whatever you want, but I believe the canon ending is you finally let the fire fade so that the cycle can properly complete. So there's something going on with this side of my mouth and that partial denture. I might have to call my dentist and see if they can take a look at it. Yeah, and that's what I think is really cool about the lore of these games, is that, like, sure, it's, there's some finite, like, there's some objectively true and false things in the lore of these games, but yeah, yeah. But and that, like I said, that's what I think is really cool about these games, is that there's some stuff that's just objectively true. You cannot say, oh, that never happened, because it's like you witness it happen, or you read some item description that says that happened. But the more nebulous stuff that doesn't really have any concrete evidence to back it up, that's what Miyazaki wants to do. He wants you to just kind of come to your own conclusion. Use your imagination to fill in those blanks. That's what he wants people to do. I think that's a really cool way of going about doing it. Not only that, but if you watch my VOD from earlier this afternoon, I feel that too much spoon feeding with story to you, it can get a bit much. Like with Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's just I don't feel that they needed to have tutorials for how Barret, Tifa, Cloud, Aerith all work. Yes, a tutorial for Red 13 because he's a new character that you haven't used before, but it gets to a point where there's just too much hand holding.
Good. All signed and
Okay.
sealed.
We're now into New Game +1. So that's nice. Fucking 99 insight now. I'm the smartest man alive. Okay. And that is it for Bloodborne.